arguing? What are you guys arguing about?
He says that this isn't gonna. He just keeps telling me slide it through, slide it through, slide
Just slide it through.
Yep.
You just slide it through, Summer.
Don't drag it on the door paint,
That's what
dude.
I'm saying.
Just slid through. I got it.
Because.
We took the paint off the door.
You didn't?
Yeah,
Oh.
kind of did.
He said, "Oh no." See, I told you.
Bye, Ab. Abby, you need to go swimming. Do something.
Thank you guys so much for bringing out such a like, no, Dad. We're gonna go in the pool. Don't you worry.
Okay. Have fun.
Thanks.
We're probably also
guys-
gonna get done.
You guys look so energetic. That's okay. We're gonna get Duncan too. So yeah.
Just wanted to be honest. I mean,
Duncan's paying for it.
it's
So
expected.
yeah. That right there.
It's going up here.
Where? Oh, move. Okay. Oh yeah. That's gonna look good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Bye.
Sweet girl, do you need a nap or something?
I love you. You were up late last night.
Yes, she was.
I love you. Good night. Goodbye. You've eaten all the things today.
We've got to take the keys back for the old house. We're gonna go drop those off with the realtor for that house. Gotta head and do that real quick and pick up a couple things for this house. We've been trying to do, oh, welcome to the vlog, by the way. We've been trying to do like a, like a room a day or like, part of a room per day or whatever. So this is Lipstick Mama's area over here.
Yep.
Yes, we're in the laundry room right now, but it's a great spot, and it'd be wasted space if she didn't do it, I think. So this is what it'll look like when she's live streaming. She'll be sitting here, and this will be her backdrop, like that.
Yep.
Looks very nice.
A couple more things for the house.
Yeah, you dress it up, and we're talking about doing like a vinyl on this door, this pocket door. This is Lipstick Mama right there.
Yeah.
That'd be a good idea.
Thank you, sir. And I've got all of my things.
You gonna put something in your basket? I think
Yeah,
you
I
need
should. I've got all my things here.
to. Yeah.
So it works out good. Like I can have everything right here.
Very accessible.
Love it.
You turn around
And
and grab
it's pretty.
something. And super well lit. What do you think, Maverick? Is it beautiful?
I think it is.
Is it beautiful? Huh? Oh, stretch.
Sweet boy. I think he's really loving the house, aren't you?
I agree. He's very comfortable here.
Yeah. All right, bud. We'll be back in a little bit.
Somebody asked on the live stream last night on You Now how Maverick was doing. Is like, has he found his spot and stuff? He has. He has his main spot is at the foot of the stairs on the fuzzy carpet in the family room. Like he'll tuck himself underneath that last step. It's pretty funny. Oh man. Summertime in Florida. Summertime in Florida. Okay, so I wanted to reply to, answer some, and read some of your questions and comments from YouTube. Here we go. So this one's from Rocky40. Rocky says, is it not mandatory in USA to have pools fully fenced and secure even when enclosed in a yard? I think it depends. It's not like a national law, national law. It's like a state thing, right?
Right, and I think it may even be county by county.
Right.
I know, like when my parents had their pool built, they had to have an enclosure, but that's because they didn't have a fence at the time. But they also have a fence, so we have a fenced-in yard.
Yeah, fully
because
fenced
it's
in.
protecting not your family; it's protecting other people. Like if they were to come into your yard.
Yeah.
So yeah, there are certain things, and then it depends on when the pool is built. So like some pools, like our pool would have been grandfathered into whatever it was when they built the pool.
Sure.
So like my parents had to have certain alarms and stuff put in because they just had their pool built like 5 years ago.
And we've had lots of questions about pool safety and stuff like that. We will talk about that when I go through all the safety things in the house that we're doing for Abby. We'll address that more in depth.
Well, and I also want people to know that she's fully capable. She swims.
Oh yeah.
So don't ever be alarmed. She's not going to be left alone. But if
Right.
something were to happen, she knows how to swim.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of aspects to it. She's 14, she's autistic and developmentally delayed, but it doesn't mean she's a baby.
Right.
She's not a toddler. So there's a lot of parts to that. We'll talk about it more in the safety video. Galaxy Doppler commented on one of our videos that went kind of like mini viral. Said, why is this in my recommendation? Because you need more wholesome goodness, happiness in your life. Clearly, YouTube thinks so. That's why.
and they're trying to educate and bring awareness. And
That's
it
right.
worked.
Make the world a softer landing place for all of our kiddos.
Another medium hot coffee with cream only.
E. Neil says, this is a random question, but I must know. You guys are using the Dunkin' app, correct? Just thinking of all the free drinks you could be getting, LOL.
Thank you. You're welcome. Yep, we do. Would you like?
Oh my goodness! Do you have all your friends here?
What's up?
Is it the best ever?
Look at her face.
It's like, Dad, girl time. What are you doing here?
Look, they were even watching Friends.
Yeah, they were. Look at you. Oh, so stereotypical. We are very much aware how fortunate we are that Abby has her buddies, her friends, her support people, her respite providers, all the people in Abby's life. Team Abby, right?
Yep,
It's always been Team Abby.
it has.
You are cooking in your kitchen?
I am.
I'm so excited. You have no idea. Making some spaghetti?
Yep.
Yes. Fist
Spaghetti
pump.
and salad and garlic bread.
Sweet. So, JKF says, couldn't she just climb over the gate? Her gate to her room? Yes, she could. She actually used to when she was little, itty bitty. We had this very similar, same size gate, and she would throw a leg up, but it was like shoulder height, throw her leg up and pull herself up. The biggest difference between now and then is she's not as bold as she was back then. So not just her lack of boldness now that she's older and more scared of things like heights and climbing and whatnot, but also she's lazier. Like it's easier for her to just stand at the gate and she yells and that wakes us up and we go get her.
Yep.
So, you know, she understands things like that. Like, why climb when mom and dad will just let me out anyway? And in relation to the gate, Holly Stiles says, while I generally agree with not keeping the kids in their room, I work for a few kids who are extremely aggressive to others or destructive, even with full-time ABA medication. They've put cameras in their rooms and created them to be completely safe places for them to de-escalate during a massive meltdown, and that works for them. Completely agree with not putting them in there just cause, but as a way to put them into a safe location when they've been hurting themselves or others are destroying the environment. Sometimes a safe room is needed and helpful. And this is coming from someone who is also registered behavioral tech in the APA world. We don't disagree.
Yeah. No, we're fully on board with that. Even when Abby's having a meltdown sometimes, or just having a tantrum, we will send her to her room and tell her to calm down before she comes back down.
Right. Now the difference between Abby and another, a kid like you're describing is we can tell her to go to her room and she'll try to come out a few times, but we'll tell her to get back in there without locking the gate or locking the door or anything, and she can de-escalate. We know, like, obviously what we were talking about in that vlog does not apply in this situation. This is not locking your kids in because they need a break. This is helping them to cope with the behaviors and the feelings and the sensory overload and stuff. Like, it's a case-by-case thing, totally. If you're one of those parents that has to do that, you know who you are. So that's not, maybe you're new to the autism world, one of our viewers that aren't familiar with things like that. There are situations like that, and they're not entirely uncommon, where the parents have created like a safe room for their child. Like literally no sharp edges, no hard surfaces, nothing that can be destroyed. They've even like plexiglass around the base of the walls that can't kick through the drywall, like a whole, a safe room for them to de-escalate when they're in the middle of a meltdown. You're talking about parents that are having to deal with behaviors coming from a child that's as big as they are and as strong as they are, and it's a tough situation. It's a real life thing. It happens to a lot of families, a lot of kids. Go, girl. Go. Get over that thing. Nice jump. Good job. So we're answering questions from the comments and stuff like that, replying to stuff. Isabel said, I had a question. Do you use real ASL with Abby, or have you made easier sign language for her? So we call it modified sign because of Abigail's motor control, and then also some of her stimming behavior is similar to sign language. So we use modified signs so that basically so it's easier. Hey, can you show me a sign for Candy? Candy. So that's ASL. And then Abby. How ironic. I was going to ask you for the sign for goldfish. Hey. Look. You say fish?
Up here.
Fish. So that's fish. Whereas ASL fish, I do believe, is that.
I think it is.
Yeah, but Abby just goes because that's what she can do. It's like, watch me. Watch, I'll be a fish.
I'm busy.
I'll be a fish.
Oh.
How do you do drink? Drink. That's drink. Yep. So Abby does drink like this. Hers kind of looks like this, but this is the actual sign for cup. So that just means she wants to drink. There's a general sign, just like eat is for her. Mom made dinner. Are you so excited?
Look at that big plate.
Look at that. Hey, can you tell Mom thank you? Tell Mom thank you. Hey, wait a sec. Tell Mom thank you. Say, look. Look at him. Say thank you.
You're welcome.
Looks good, babe.
Thank you.
I said earlier how fortunate we were to have the people in Abby's life and like caregivers and respite and providers and stuff like that. But Becca's not working. She just stopped by.
Yeah, just hanging
I just want to point that out. I didn't make that clear. She just want to hang out. Abby, you're kind of popular. People like you.
Free dinner.
Maybe.
Yeah.
She's a college kid.
Yeah.
And I was telling everyone I was coming to hang out. I was like, I haven't seen her since she was at camp, and I only saw her like once all summer. It's been 3 months. I need to go hang out with Abby.
Aw. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been
Hey,
so
we
long.
missed you.
And you're right down the road
Somebody
now. You
asked
said
us.
3.5 minutes? Is that?
It's like 1.2 miles.
Wow.
I hit every red light, and it only took me 3.5 minutes.
If the car won't start, you could just jog here.
Yeah.
Hey guys. So we were going to go up and finish Abby's room tonight and show you and do all these awesome things. But instead, we're working on a special project, huh, Isaiah?
Yeah, very special.
So Abby
Super secret.
discovered the fireplace and there were ashes in there.
Like a lot. Like it looks like it was the fire that started when they first built the house in like 1912, and then they just kept it burning forever. There's so much in here.
So we tried the shop vac, and then
Shop
Asa
vac.
like added a filter thing, but it just blows
Ash.
ash
everywhere.
all over. So now
It looked like a
Isaiah's
hookah lounge. It looked
Isaiah's
like a hookah lounge in our living room.
Isaiah's handling that project. Summer and I are keeping guard for Abby to stay in this room, which it's working. And Dad's building IKEA furniture.
Putting together her dresser.
Yeah.
I was really hoping she wouldn't find the fireplace because I did not want to deal with it. I did not, we didn't have the fireplace tools or anything, so I was like, hopefully it holds out long enough that we don't have to mess with it for a while.
But she found it.
She found it.
So hopefully tomorrow I can get all her clothes put in her dresser.
Yeah, we'll get this up there tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey girl, are you causing havoc? Wreaking havoc on the fam?
I think it's time for bed, Ab.
Oh
Ready
yeah,
for bed?
look at that.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I see it.
Woo!
You want to go to bed?
Hey, let's go potty and then we'll go to bed, okay? Are you ready? Hey, can you say goodbye to our friends?
Bye. See you guys tomorrow.
Bye. Can you close out the vlog? Hey,
Over there.
close out the vlog. Isaiah. Hey, Summer just ran a couple of those boxes out. Can you get the last one
Yeah. Okay.
and take it out there?
Okay.
She's just putting them in the garage.
Yeah, I know.
Good job, Sam. Good job. I really hope this got his reaction. You guys, I was in here. Oh, good job, Sil.